What advice would you give to listeners and viewers on life and how to deal with adversity?
Dude, forget everything except for what makes you happy. Period. That gentleman over there can attest to that because we've had some conversation over the last couple of weeks. But anyway, for real, that's actually where it has boiled down to, is that honestly, you know, going back to the technology, wrapping it all up with the brain surgery and whatnot, the only thing that matters is what puts a smile on your face, man. Because when do you feel better than when you're laughing or when you're smiling? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everything else is just filler. You know what I mean? Like, things could end now, like right now, during this, dude. Who knows? You don't know, dude. Like, the garage could close right here.
Boom.
You're done.
I'm right.
You're
I'm
done.
right.
Yeah, you're right on it.
Yeah.
It's the worst spot in the world. Like, you're just in danger right in the face and flipping it
At
off,
least we
dude.
get it on video.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, there you go. I'm talking about exactly what I mean. You proved everything I just said right there in a nutshell. You know, because like that's how it is, man. You got to look at the positive side, because the other side, what good is worrying about? You know, like, all right, to dip into it. So a thought that I had that really brought me down the other day was, and this is, you know, I honestly never stopped to think about this until real early on in all this process, was, what if my kid has to go through this?
Yeah.
You know, all the shit that I've gone through, I don't care. I'll go through it. I would much rather be me than you and anybody else I know, because at least I know I'm going through it. I can just deal with this. You know what I mean? As much as it sucks sometimes, like, I would much rather take that responsibility than have to pass that on or give that to somebody else, you know? And I thought that for a second. I was like, shit, what if Janella has to deal with this? And I lost it, dude. I started crying real hard. Yeah, because I never, like, through all the bullshit, you know, in the very beginning, I thought about it because I did all this gene testing that cost me thousands and thousands of dollars because insurance doesn't cover it. That's why I donated to the Cancer Center. It's so important, because a lot of the R&D they do, it's not funded by the hospital. It's not funded by the insurance companies. It's funded by people who need to know this information, but they can't just do it. Yeah. That's why, go ahead. You want to freaking run some experiment? You want to tool around in there? And you want to redo a little rewiring? Hook up some, go ahead, man. Put some jumper cables in there, dude. Fire it up. You know, like, that's just kind of how it is, man.